Am I stupid for thinking I can read these 5 books by the end of the year? I don't know, possibly. But these are the 5 books that I really want to read before the end of the year, and I'm making it a reading goal. So we'll see how it goes. The first book is Strange the Dreamer by Leonie Taylor. This is a completed duology and has been on my TBR for way too long. I loved Leonie Taylor's trilogy, and I think she's such a beautiful lyrical way of writing, and I really want to read something else from her. Why I've not yet picked this up, I don't know, but I'm forcing myself to read this by the end of the year. Next is Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. I loved Babel. This may be a new release, but I just have such an itching to pick this up. It's beautiful, it sounds amazing, and I've heard really good things, so I definitely think this is a possibility to read before the end of the year. Next is Gifted and Talented by Olivia Blake. I'm worried about picking up another Olivia Blake's book because the last book I read was the 3rd book in the Atlas 6 trilogy, and I did not have a good time. I thought it was way too long-winded, and I was just waiting for it to get to the point, more or less, and I'm just worried that I'm not gonna like her other books, but I do really want to read this. Plus I have art on my wall from this book and it looks so good. I feel like I just need to give it a chance. Will I read this before the end of the year? I don't know. It's probably highly unlikely. Next is Words of Radiance. This is book 2 in the Stormlight Archive. I read book 1 in the Stormlight Archive not that long ago, and I really want to start making some more headway in the Cosme Universe read that I'm doing because it's not going well. I DNF'd Elantris 2 months ago, and I have not yet picked up another book in Brandon Sanderson's universe, and it's not because I don't love Brandon Sanderson's world. I really do, but I'm worried because I DNF'd Elantris that the rest of the read is not going to go well. And I've never DNF'd a Brandon Sanderson book. I've loved every single book he's ever written until Elantris, but I at least want to read 2 books in the Storm Archive, but they're very hefty, so I don't know how this is going to go. Last but not least, Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I have seen this all over my FYP recently, and it's just making me want to pick it up again. And it sounds really good. I've seen people sobbing about it. I've seen people raving about it, and I need to read more sci-fi books. And I think this is sci-fi. I've just been waiting for books 2 and 3 to come out in hardcover because it was done for an anniversary. They came out with the hardcovers again, and I've not seen an announcement for book 2, but I really want to read this. Is it likely I'm going to read this before the end of the year? Probably not, to be quite honest. Probably not. But if I can read half of this, I'm going to consider that a success, I think.